In June 2025, the world found itself teetering on the edge of the unknown. The night sky over the Middle East was split by the thunderous roar of B-2 stealth bombers, their silhouettes barely visible against the stars. Across the region, Tomahawk missiles traced brilliant arcs of fire, their destinations secret, but their intent unmistakable. As dawn approached, the world's headlines would soon be dominated by a single staggering announcement. The United States, under President Donald Trump, had unleashed a devastating airstrike on Iran's nuclear program. On June 21st, three of Iran's most fortified and secretive nuclear facilities, Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan, were turned into smoking craters. The Fordow facility, buried deep beneath a mountain, had long been Iran's insurance policy against any foreign attack. Natanz, famous as the heart of Iran's uranium enrichment efforts, was the engine room of the country's nuclear ambitions. Isfahan, a crucial development center, played its part in the intricate choreography of nuclear progress. These were not just military targets. They were symbols of Iran's defiance and technical prowess. The operation was a display of overwhelming force and technological sophistication. B-2 bombers, flying undetected, dropped massive ordnance penetrators, bunker-busting bombs weighing over 30,000 pounds, capable of shattering reinforced concrete and granite. From the waters of the Persian Gulf, U.S. destroyers and submarines launched waves of Tomahawk cruise missiles, each finding its mark with chilling precision. In a matter of hours, decades of Iranian investment and secrecy were reduced to rubble. President Trump emerged to declare the mission a spectacular success. He boasted that every American aircraft had returned safely and, in a characteristically bold statement, insisted, "Now is the time for peace." But beneath the triumphant rhetoric, questions echoed around the globe. Was this an act of necessary self-defense? A preemptive strike to stop a nuclear-armed Iran? Or was it the spark that could ignite a far more dangerous conflict, one that might engulf the entire region, or even the world? The line between peace and catastrophe had never felt so thin. To understand why this moment arrived, we must look back at the preceding months, a time marked by surging tensions and diplomatic dead ends. In May 2025, the International Atomic Energy Agency sounded the alarm. Iran had amassed 409 kilograms of uranium, enriched to 60%, perilously close to the threshold needed for nuclear weapons. The world watched as negotiations faltered. The United States, alongside European allies, offered Iran a last chance, a 2-week window to return to the bargaining table and halt its enrichment activities. But Tehran, emboldened by years of sanctions and failed promises, refused to back down. As the clock ran out, American intelligence painted a grim picture. Iran's nuclear program was weeks, perhaps days, from crossing the point of no return. For President Trump, whose legacy was already defined by brinkmanship and bold moves, the choice became stark: act now, or risk a nuclear-armed Iran forever altering the balance of power in the Middle East. And so, with the world watching, he traded words for weapons. Iran's response was swift and furious. Protests erupted in Tehran's streets, where angry demonstrators burned American flags and chanted for revenge. The supreme leader appeared before the nation, his voice crackling with anger as he promised, "A fire they cannot control." If you found this coverage insightful and want to stay informed on the latest developments, consider supporting the channel. Your engagement helps us bring you timely updates, in-depth analysis, and balanced perspectives on global events. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with others who value accurate reporting. Every comment and interaction helps us reach more viewers and continue delivering the content you rely on. Thank you for being a part of our community.